Spending within the budget is challenging to many people. What should we do to avoid overspending? Give your suggestion.
One named Iqbal.
Good morning, to one and all. Okay, the topic I've been given today is to overcome overspending. Okay, sorry.
Named Iqbal.
Good morning, to one and all. The topic I've been given today is to avoid overspending. Okay, overspending. The point that I would like to take, that I would like to give. I'm sorry. Cut. Good morning, to one and all. The topic that I've been given today is avoid overspending. Okay, the best way to avoid overspending is exercising self-control. Exercising self-control is defined as controlling one's own desire. And to support the point that I've been given is, I will give two reasons to support my point, which is reflect on the purpose of buying and stick to the shopping list. Okay, firstly, reflect based on the point. Reflect on the point that.
Name Iqbal.
Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone and all. The topic, the situation I have been given today is how to avoid overspending. Okay, the point that I would like to give, which is the best way to avoid overspending, is exercising self-control. Firstly, to exercising self-control is we need to reflect on what we are supposed to buy. Okay, for this.
Internet has revolutionized the way we do our shopping. More and more people these days prefer online shopping over conventional shopping. What do you think are the reasons why people prefer online shopping?
Let's take one named Azrul.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to examiner and fellow candidates. Today, the situation I have been given is wider variety is the reason why people prefer online shopping. There are three reasons I would like to state, which is two reasons I would like to state, which is infinite choices and never out of stock. I believe why people prefer online shopping because they have variety of choices and they.
Screen test take to name Azrul.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to examiner and fellow candidates. The situation I've been given is a wider variety is the reason why people prefer online shopping. There are three reasons, which is I want to state there is infinite choice and stock. I believe that people prefer online shopping because of the infinite choices the online store provide. Because people can get several brand or product from different seller at one place, and they can get variety of choices from the international trend, so they can get any of international trend from the online store. Furthermore, the online store never out of stocks, and the customer no need to worry about out of stocks. And if the online store out of stocks, customer or people that prefer online shopping can get the stock when at the available online store. And to conclude that, why people prefer online shopping because of the wider variety, and the reason why.
Screen test take 3 name Azrul.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to examiner and fellow candidates. The situation I've been given is wider variety is why people prefer online shopping. There are three reasons I would like to state, which is infinite choices and online store never out of stock. I believe that people prefer online shopping because of they will have infinite choices, and with that infinite choices, they can get several brand or product from different seller at one place, and they also can get international product from online store because there are a lot of online store that provide international trend that might suit suit the customer. And secondly, online store never out of stock, and customer don't have to worry about the out of stock of a certain product, because customer or people can get the stock from another online store when the stock is available. To conclude that, people prefer online shopping because of the infinite choices they provide, and online store never out of stock. Thank you.
Electronic gadgets have been invented to improve living conditions in this technological era. Which electronic gadget do you think is the most useful for today's modern lifestyle?
Screen test take 1, name Aida.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to the examiners and fellow candidates. The state given here is many electronic gadgets have been invented to improve the conditions in this technological era. Which electronic gadget do you think is the most useful for today's modern lifestyle? And I find that laptop is the most useful for today's modern lifestyle. I would like to propose 2 reasons to support my point, which are it creates paperless world and it saves time. Firstly, I would like to explain on my first point, which is it creates paperless world. Less paper means there are more trees saved. The laptop use can reduce the use of paper, so it helps to save the environment. For example, when the student can submit their assignment through emails application instead of handing it in with a bind of paper. Moving on to my next point, which is it saves time. As a result of hectic lifestyle, people nowadays are having problem of not having ample time to do certain things. So I believe that using laptop is absolutely the best solution for this problem. For example, when a company is holding an urgent meeting, the staff or the worker can easily find the data in the laptop instead of finding it in the file on the rack. That will definitely take time. In conclusion, I would like to stress out that laptop is the most useful for today's modern lifestyle, as it creates paperless world and saves time. Thank you.
Screen test take 5, name Iqbal.
Assalamualaikum and good morning a bit to one and all. The topic that I've been given is how to avoid overspending, and the best method to achieve that is exercising self-control, which is defined as control on desires. To support my point, I will give 2 reasons, which is reflect on self-control, which is reflect on self-buying, and stick to the shopping list. Okay. Firstly, when it comes to reflect on buying. I cannot do this.
Okay, question is, more and more parents are sending their children for tuition classes, and what are their reasons?
Screen test take 1, name Fasina.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning to the examiners and to all candidates. Okay, the situation that I have been given is more and more parents are sending their children for tuition classes, and what are their reasons? My point is, parents nowadays are very competitive and they want their children to perform better than other children. Okay, to support my point, I have 2 reasons, which are they want their children to excel and get straight A in their education, and the second one is they want their children to enter good university. Okay, firstly, the parents want their children to excel and get straight A in their education because the parents think it is easy because too many students seem to score A in their education if they go for tuition classes. For example, if they go for tuition classes, they will get extra knowledge and different knowledge from what they get at school, so that the knowledge that they get are very useful for them, and they can share the knowledge with their friends at school. And my second point is the parents want their children to enter good university. Of course, all parents want the best for their children, so they want their children to have university degrees. For example, because degrees are seen as advantage to a bright future. And for example, if their children go to find a job and they have a certificate or qualification, it will make easier for them to find a better job. So, for the conclusion, the reasons why parents sending their children for tuition classes are because they want their children to excel and get straight A in their education, and the second one is they want their children to enter a good university. Thank you.